Hey everybody, hello. It's Monday. It's not Tuesday, not yet, but I'm doing this a day early because I needed to update you on Friday, the hospital visit, and tomorrow I'm not going to get a chance to do my normal vlog, so I'm doing it today, only a day early. I can still update everyone, update you all on what's going on, what's happened, what's happening, and um, everything else. So let's get started, shall we? First off is I went to the hospital on Friday. I've been talking about it for weeks, if not months. It was a very important appointment. I'll run through a little bit what it was all about. Technically, it's what is called a pre-surgical assessment. I needed to see the physician, the psychologist, the nurse, the dietitian, and there's someone else I'm missing. Anaesthetist. There we go, anaesthetist. So I had to see all five of those people in the morning, and they would run through all the bits and pieces I need to know in regards to surgery. They also need to clarify a few things, make sure I'm aware of certain things, and generally just to get for themselves the decision that they need to make in order for me to have the surgery. So with that done, I then had a break for lunch, and then we saw the surgeon. Now the surgeon was obviously the guy who's going to do the operation. He has the final say. He kind of makes the final decision of whether or not I'm having the surgery based off what was said throughout the whole entire morning session and previous sessions before then. I will say this right now, it was a yes. The surgeon said yes, I'm definitely going to have the surgery. There is somewhat of a downside though, because maybe this was me being very hopeful, maybe this was me getting wrong information from somewhere, but I was led to believe, or at least I believed, that the surgery would happen quite soon after this appointment. Well, it turns out it's not going to be. Unfortunately, it looks like it's probably going to be between 4 to 6 months until I actually get the surgery. So we're talking between October and December, which we are in June right now, which means that it's going to be at least 4 months. Now, as much as I'm happy and ecstatic about the yes from the surgeon, about the fact that I'm definitely going to get the surgery, I'm very pleased about that. I'm not so pleased about the waiting list, because if, all in all, if I take the moment that I was put onto the list, it would be 12 months. When I was initially told that it would only be 6 months. So you can see my hesitation, or my trepidation, or whatever-ation, my annoyance, that this is going further and further even past the 12-month part. It could be as much as 14 months. Now, some people are going to say, that's just the way it works. Fair enough. I just wish people would let me know these things so that I can prepare my mind better and deal with it better, because this weekend has been actually a pretty horrendous weekend for me, because on Friday was very stressful. It was very warm. It was unpleasantly warm. I'm not a fan of heat in general, but it was unpleasantly warm on Friday. I had a horrendous headache. I didn't get very much sleep at all, which is expected. It would be expected anyway. And generally the news was great, but it stressed me out more than it should have done for some reason. I don't know why it stressed me out as it did, but I got a headache, and my back was hurting, my neck was hurting, and generally I was feeling I was having a rather unpleasant day in general, regardless of what news. We then went out for tea on Friday night, or dinner, or whatever, for a main meal. And it was very enjoyable, but my headache kind of ruined it because by that time I'd had a couple of painkillers and my headache was definitely not going away. There was no reason to have any more painkillers, because if it doesn't get rid of it the first time, it's probably not going to get rid of it the second time, and hence, why it wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. On top of that, the fact that the place where we went to, it was fantastic. The place itself was really, really good. It's called Smith and Weston's. It was in Horsham. If anyone you may know, there are a lot of places in England. Well, I'll say a lot of places. There are 7 restaurants called the Smith and Weston restaurants. They're like a cowboy Wild West sort of themed restaurant, as you can tell by the name, Smith and Weston. It's named after a gun. It was a really good restaurant. I really recommend it. The only thing that I didn't particularly enjoy about it was the fact that the music was too loud. It was almost like clubbing level loudness, where you had to shout at each other to even speak. I didn't enjoy that part of it, especially with a headache. It's the way it is. Saturday and Sunday, although the World Cup's been on and it's been fantastic and I've enjoyed watching the games that I've watched, I've had this horrendous kind of neck ache and headache pretty much all weekend, and I can't seem to shift it. I've got it right now. This is on Friday. I haven't had it all day though, surprisingly. Today I think I slept pretty decently last night, but I did quite a lot of work today at my new job, and it kind of exasperated the headache, which wasn't very pleasant. But it hasn't been as bad today as it has been over the weekend, which is a shame really, because I wanted it to be a really good weekend. I wanted to be chilled out. I wanted to enjoy myself. I wanted to just I just wanted to chill and recover, because I had quite a rough week after the vlog that you saw last week. Anyway, so that's really what's happened this past few days. What's happening in the following few days? I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow in regards to my calves or my legs. I'm having an ultrasound. I'm having to go all the way to Frimley, which my uncle and auntie and cousins will know about, because they used to live over in Frimley, or that area. It's about 30 miles, 25 miles from me. Hopefully it won't be a horrendous journey across, because it's going to take about an hour and a bit, because it's mainly cross country, and it's a hospital I've never been before, so it may be even more it may be stressful. I'm hoping it won't be, but you never know with these things. So that'd be good to really kind of find out what the hell is going on with my legs, because that'd be nice, because that's another stress point that I really don't want. I don't want to have that stress of not being able to do something. Other than that, I'm back to work as normal. There's nothing special happening at all this coming week or weekend. Nothing planned. I just want to do all the things that I need to do work-wise, and then I want to relax and watch the football and all the stuff that comes along with that sort of stuff. I just want to chill out and just do what I want to do, and I want to relax about it. I'm gonna go from there. Anyway, that's it with the updates and stuff. I hope you folks got an understanding of what it's been like. I may go into more detail eventually about what I'm doing at the moment job-wise, but I have a bit of trepidation about talking about it, because it involves schools, and it involves not sensitive subjects, but it involves things that might not be worth publicising about. So I'm probably not going to talk about that in much detail, but eventually I'll get around to actually saying something about it. Anyway, that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to sign off now in regards to the week stuff. I'm going to move on to the game stuff. So if you don't want to listen to this, then tune out now. I'm always wanting to read comments as well, so if you have any comments or anything, please let me know in the comments below. Game news. Well, what's been going on? Well, unfortunately, not very much on the game front, because when I have a headache, I don't particularly want to play games. I don't particularly want to do anything much than just go to bed. But I have managed to play a little bit of OpenTTD. I managed to play a little bit of Battlefield Hardline Beta, although I'm not particularly enjoying it very much. It's not very good, I don't think. I wish it was a lot better, but it isn't. There we have it. Anyway, I've also been playing Rise of Nations, which is a very old game, but this version is the extended edition, which recently came out. I've been really enjoying it. It takes me right back to the old roots of actually playing it back in the day. It's giving me a bit of a nostalgia hit, which is always very nice. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but it's an enjoyable little game, and I may do a video about it. I haven't decided. I have been kind of lax when it comes to videos in regards to games and stuff recently, and to all those who are, who are expecting game related videos, I apologise, but it's the way it is at the moment. Anyway, that's really it for game news. Not much else is going on. I am, of course, glad to hear news that Grand Theft Auto 5 is finally coming to the PC. That's going to be fantastic. Sniper Elite 3 is soonish to be released. I've pre-ordered that, and I've also pre-ordered the Company of Heroes 2 Western Forces, or whatever the hell it's called. I am very much looking forward to that. So when those games pop out, I will eventually play them. Probably not have as much time as I was used to, but that's the way it is. Anyway, that is it. Too much talking and blah blah blah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you post any comments in the questions or whatever in the comments below. And thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah.